February 23, 1972. Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. 3:17 a.m. Priscilla Presley stands in the hallway, second floor, outside Elvis's bedroom. She's been standing there for 20 minutes. Her hand touches the door, cool wood against her palm. She can hear him inside, talking, laughing, not alone. She's 26 years old, married for 4 years and 8 months, together for 13 years total. And in this moment, she knows. It's over. Not because of what she's about to see, but because of what happened 3 hours ago. Something Elvis did. Something he said. 3 words that shattered everything. What happens in the next 18 minutes will reveal the truth. Priscilla kept silent for decades. Here is the story. Rewind to 11:45 p.m., same night, downstairs, the living room. Priscilla sits on the white couch, the one Elvis bought in 1967. Custom made, $12,000, white velvet, gold trim. Lisa Marie sleeps upstairs. 4 years old, unaware, innocent. The house is full of people, always full of people. The Memphis Mafia, girlfriends, hangers-on, strangers who become friends for a night. But Priscilla sits alone. She's wearing a black dress, simple, elegant. The way Elvis liked, the way he used to like. She hears footsteps. Elvis enters from the den. He's been in there for hours, watching movies, eating, avoiding her. He stops when he sees her. Their eyes meet. Priscilla stands. We need to talk. Elvis's jaw tightens. Not now, Scylla. Her voice steady. When, Elvis? When? He walks past her, toward the stairs. She follows. You can't keep doing this. He stops on the 3rd step. Turns. Doing what? Priscilla's hands shake, pretending I don't exist. Elvis descends 1 step, his face close to hers. You exist, Scylla. You're my wife. But not really, she says. The words hang in the air. Elvis's eyes darken. What does that mean? Priscilla takes a breath. It means I know about Linda. Quick thought. Have you ever confronted someone you love knowing it would change everything? Drop a comment. Silence. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15. Elvis doesn't deny it, doesn't explain, doesn't apologize. Instead, he says 3 words. 3 words that cut deeper than any confession. 3 words that Priscilla will hear in her head for the next 50 years. I need her. Not, I'm sorry. Not, it's not what you think. Not even I love you. I need her. Priscilla feels her knees weaken. She grabs the railing. Elvis sees her reaction. Scylla, let me explain. But she's already walking away. Through the living room, through the foyer, out the front door, into the Memphis night. February 1972. Cold. 38 degrees. She's not wearing a coat. She sits on the front steps. Graceland behind her, the music gates in front of her, the gates that say Elvis Aaron Presley, not Elvis and Priscilla, just Elvis, always just Elvis. She thinks back to the beginning, 1959, Wiesbaden, Germany. She was 14 years old. Her name was Priscilla Ann Wagner then, daughter of a U.S. Air Force officer, Captain Joseph Paul Beaulieu, stationed at Wiesbaden Air Base. September 13th, 1959, a Sunday evening. Her friend invites her to a party at Elvis Presley's house. Elvis, the Elvis Presley, serving in the U.S. Army, private first class, living in Bad Nauheim. She doesn't want to go. Too shy, too young. But her parents say yes. She wears a blue and white sailor dress, curls her hair, applies mascara carefully. Her hands shake. The house on Goethestrasse 14, rented. 3 stories, white stucco. She walks in, the room full of soldiers, wives, girlfriends, music playing, people laughing. Then she sees him. Elvis sits at the piano, black hair, green army uniform, not performing, just sitting, looking lost. Their eyes meet. Someone introduces them. Elvis, this is Priscilla. She's in 9th grade. Elvis stands, extends his hand. What brings you here tonight? Her voice barely above a whisper. My friend invited me. Elvis smiles, that small, crooked smile. How old are you? 14, she says. Elvis pauses. 14. But he doesn't walk away. Instead, he pulls out a chair. Sit with me. They talk for hours. About Germany. About America. About loneliness. About missing home. Elvis tells her about his mother, Gladys Love Presley, dead 1 year, 1 month, and 3 days. August 14th, 1958. Heart attack. Age 46. She was everything, Elvis says. Priscilla listens, really listens, not like a fan, like a friend. When the night ends, Elvis asks for her address. She writes it down, careful handwriting. 14 Goethestrasse, Wiesbaden. Elvis folds the paper, puts it in his pocket. Can I see you again? She nods, unable to speak. That was 13 years ago. Now, sitting on the steps of Graceland, Priscilla wonders. When did it change? When did she stop being the girl he needed? Elvis returns to America, leaves Germany. March the 2nd. Priscilla is 14, still in school, still living with her parents. They write letters. Elvis calls, always late at night, Memphis time, middle of the night Germany time. Her father answers once. Elvis on the line, Captain Beaulieu's voice stern. She's asleep, Mr. Presley. She has school tomorrow. Elvis apologizes, says he'll call earlier. But he doesn't, because Elvis lives at night, sleeps during the day. Always has. Priscilla is 17. Elvis invites her to America. Just for Christmas, he promises her parents. 2 weeks. Her father says no. Her mother says no. Elvis calls again. I'll take care of her, he promises, like she's my own daughter. They say yes. She flies to Los Angeles, December 20th, 1962. Elvis meets her at the airport. He's filming Fun in Acapulco, but he takes time off. Just for her. Those 2 weeks. Perfect. Disneyland, restaurants, long drives, conversations until dawn. He gives her a puppy, Yorkshire Terrier. She names it Honey. When she returns to Germany, she cries for 3 days. March 1963. Elvis calls her father. Let her finish school here, in Memphis. I'll pay for everything. Private school, chaperoned, safe. Captain Beaulieu says no. Elvis tries again, and again, and again. Finally, yes. Priscilla moves to Memphis, March 1963, age 17, enrolls at Immaculate Conception High School, lives with Elvis's father, Vernon Presley, and his wife Dee, in a house on Hermitage Road, not at Graceland, not with Elvis. Proper. Respectable. She sees Elvis every day, after school. He picks her up, his Rolls Royce, or his Cadillac, or his Lincoln. He has 14 cars. They drive to Graceland, watch movies in the screening room, eat dinner with the group, the Memphis Mafia, Red West, Sonny West, Joe Esposito, Charlie Hodge, Jerry Schilling, Lamar Fike, Marty Lacker, always the group, never alone, except late at night, after everyone leaves, after Vernon goes home, after the staff disappears, then it's just them. Elvis's bedroom, upstairs, the black and red room, custom bed, 9 feet long, 7 feet wide, built for a king. They talk, for hours, about everything, about nothing. He shapes her hair, her makeup, her clothes. He wants her perfect, his perfect creation. She obeys, gladly, desperately, completely, because she loves him. Not the Elvis the world sees, the Elvis nobody knows, the scared Elvis, the lonely Elvis, the Elvis who can't sleep, who reads spiritual books, who asks big questions, who cries about his mother. That Elvis, her Elvis. May 1st, 1967. Las Vegas. Aladdin Hotel. 8 odds a.m., Suite 810. Elvis and Priscilla get married. She's 21, he's 32. The ceremony lasts 8 minutes. Judge David Zenoff presides. 14 people attend. Priscilla wears a white gown, chiffon, $30,500. Designed by Natalie Carell. Her hair teased high. Black eyeliner. Red lips. The way Elvis wants. Elvis wears a black tuxedo, western cut jacket, bolo tie, black patent leather shoes. They exchange rings. Hers, 3-carat diamond. $10,000. His. White gold band. Simple, plain. Elvis slides it on her finger, his hands steady, his eyes locked on hers. I do, he says. She says it back. I do, and she means it, with everything, every cell, every breath. The judge pronounces them married. Elvis kisses her. Quick, gentle. Cameras flash. The reception. Aladdin Hotel. Private room. 100 guests. 6-tier wedding cake. Champagne. Music. They cut the cake together. His hand over hers, guiding the knife, always guiding. They dance. Love Me Tender plays. Elvis sings along, softly, just for her. She rests her head on his chest. This is it, she thinks. Finally, wife, not girlfriend, partner, not project. That night, honeymoon suite, Palm Springs, Elvis's house, 1350 Ladera Circle, bought in 1966, $85,000, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, pool, tennis court. They arrive at midnight, drive from Vegas, 4 hours. Elvis drives, fast, always fast. He carries her over the threshold. She laughs. First real laugh in weeks, wedding night, not their first time, but their first time as husband and wife, different, sacred, complete. Afterward, Elvis holds her, strokes her hair. Scylla, he whispers. Yes, I'm going to make you so happy. She believes him. February 1st, 1968. 9:47 a.m., Baptist Memorial Hospital, Memphis, Tennessee. Priscilla gives birth. Lisa Marie Presley. 6 pounds, 15 ounces. Healthy. Beautiful. Elvis paces outside. Not allowed in the delivery room. Hospital policy, he argues. They refuse. When the nurse brings Lisa Marie out, Elvis cries. Real tears, not performance tears. He holds his daughter, carefully, like she might break. She's perfect, he says. Priscilla watches from her bed, exhausted, relieved, happy. This will fix everything, she thinks. A family. A real family, but it doesn't. Elvis returns to performing. First time since 1961. 8 years away. July 31st, 1969. International Hotel, Las Vegas. Opening night. 2 shows. Dinner show at 8 p.m. Midnight show at 12 a.m. Sold out, both shows. 2,000 people each. Priscilla sits front row, Lisa Marie at home, 18 months old, with a nanny. The lights dim. Elvis walks on stage. Black leather, 1968 comeback special outfit. Updated, white jumpsuit beneath. He grabs the microphone. The crowd screams. He starts singing. Blue suede shoes. Then, I Got a Woman. Then, All Shook Up. 42 songs, 90 minutes. Priscilla watches. She sees something. Something new, something terrifying. The women in the audience, screaming, reaching, crying, throwing hotel room keys, throwing underwear, throwing themselves, and Elvis, feeding off it, thriving, alive in a way he's never alive at home. After the show, backstage, dressing room, people everywhere. Congratulations, handshakes, champagne. Elvis finds Priscilla. What did you think? She forces a smile. You were amazing. He kisses her forehead. Distracted already. Talking to someone else. She stands alone, in a room full of people, invisible. Elvis performs 157 shows. Vegas, Lake Tahoe, Houston, Phoenix, back to Vegas. Priscilla goes to some, not all. Lisa Marie needs her. Someone needs to be home. When Elvis is gone, he calls. Every night. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. How's Lisa? He asks. She's good. Sleeping. Good, he says. Silence. You should sleep too, Scylla. I will, she says. But they both know she won't. Not until he's home. Safe. Things shift. Elvis meets Linda Thompson. July 1972, actually. Miss Tennessee. 1972 pageant. She's 22, beautiful, sweet, available. But it starts before Linda. Other women, background singers, fans, actresses. Priscilla knows. Doesn't ask. Doesn't confront. Just knows. She starts changing. Her hair, her clothes, her schedule. She enrolls in dance classes, learns karate, takes up modeling, tries to find herself, the self she lost at 14. Elvis doesn't notice, or doesn't care, or notices and resents it. She can't tell which. January 1972. Priscilla meets someone, her karate instructor, Mike Stone, Hawaiian, handsome, attentive. He sees her, not as Elvis's wife, not as Lisa Marie's mother, as Priscilla. They talk after class, coffee, just coffee, for weeks, just talking. Then one day, not just coffee, she feels guilty, terrible, but also alive. For the first time in years, alive. February 23rd, 1972. Back to that night. Priscilla sits on Graceland's front steps, 3:17 a.m., freezing. The door opens behind her. Elvis. He sits next to her, not touching, 2 feet of space between them. "Cold out here," he says. She doesn't respond. Elvis pulls off his jacket, drapes it over her shoulders. She doesn't thank him. Minutes pass. "I meant what I said," Elvis says. Priscilla looks at him. "Which part?" "About needing Linda." Her stomach drops. "Why are you telling me this?" Elvis stares straight ahead. "Because you deserve honesty." Priscilla laughs, bitter, sharp. "Honesty? Now?" Elvis turns to her, his eyes red, not from drugs, from tears. "I'm not who you think I am," he says. "I know exactly who you are," she says. Elvis shakes his head. "No. You know who you wanted me to be." Priscilla stands. The jacket falls. "And what about what I needed?" she says. "What about what Lisa needs?" Elvis stands too. "Lisa has everything." "Except a father who's here," Priscilla says. Elvis's face hardens. "I provide everything. Money isn't everything," she says. "It's what I have," he says. "What you had," she says. "What you had was me." Elvis reaches for her. She steps back. "Don't," she says. "Scylla." "I'm leaving," she says. Elvis freezes. "What?" "Not tonight, but soon. I'm taking Lisa. Filing for divorce." Elvis's voice breaks. "You can't." "Watch me." She walks past him, into the house, up the stairs, past his bedroom, to Lisa Marie's room. She opens the door. Lisa Marie sleeps, peaceful, unaware. Priscilla sits in the rocking chair, the one Elvis bought. Hand-carved, oak, custom cushions. She rocks, back and forth, back and forth. Outside, Elvis sits in his car. 1971 Stutz Blackhawk. Custom made. $26,500. Black and gold. He doesn't start the engine. Just sits, crying. February 24th, 1972. Morning. Priscilla packs. 1 suitcase for her. 1 for Lisa Marie. Vernon knocks on the door. "Priscilla, can we talk?" She opens it. Vernon's eyes are kind, sad. He knows. "You sure about this?" he asks. She nods. He sighs. "He loves you, you know." "I know," she says. "But love isn't enough." Vernon hands her an envelope. From Elvis. "He left this morning. Show in Vegas tonight." She opens it. Inside, a letter. Handwritten. Elvis's handwriting. The handwriting she's known for 13 years. "Scylla, I don't know how to be what you need. I've tried. God knows I've tried. But I'm broken in ways I can't fix. Ways you can't fix. Ways nobody can fix. You deserve better. Lisa deserves better. I won't fight you. Whatever you want, it's yours. The house in California. Money. Everything. Just let me see Lisa. Please, I love you. I always will. But I understand." Elvis Priscilla reads it twice, 3 times, then folds it, puts it in her purse. She'll keep it. For 50 years, she'll keep it. March 1972. Priscilla moves out, takes Lisa Marie, moves to Los Angeles, rents a house, Holmby Hills, $2,800 per month. Elvis pays. Elvis continues performing. Vegas, Tahoe, tours. He calls. Every other day, to talk to Lisa. "Hi, baby," he says. "Daddy," Lisa squeals. "You being good for Mommy?" "Yes. Good girl. I love you." "Love you too, Daddy." Then he asks, "Can I talk to Mommy?" Priscilla takes the phone. "How are you?" he asks. "Fine," she says. Silence. "I miss you," he says. She doesn't answer. "Take care of yourself, Elvis." She hangs up. October 9th, 1973, Santa Monica, California. Superior Court. The divorce is finalized. Judge Lawrence J. Rittenband presiding. Priscilla receives $725,000 cash settlement, $6,000 monthly alimony for 1 year, $4,000 monthly child support, 5% of Elvis's publishing companies, 50% of sale of their Beverly Hills house. Elvis keeps Graceland, all other properties, all cars, all music rights. They agree, joint custody of Lisa Marie, friendly co-parenting. They shake hands outside the courthouse. Elvis wears sunglasses, blue-tinted, hiding his eyes. Priscilla wears black, simple dress, no jewelry. Take care, Scylla. You too, Elvis. They don't hug, don't kiss. Just walk away. Different directions. 4 years later. August 16th, 10:26 a.m. Priscilla's phone rings, her home in Los Angeles. She answers. Joe Esposito on the line, his voice shaking. Priscilla, I have bad news. She knows. Before he says it, she knows. It's Elvis. He's gone. She sits down. Her hands go numb. Her vision blurs. How? She whispers. Heart attack at Graceland. This morning. Lisa Marie, she says. Does she know? Not yet. I'm coming, Priscilla says. I'm bringing Lisa. She hangs up, walks to Lisa's room. Lisa Marie is 9 years old, playing with dolls. Lisa, honey, come here. Lisa looks up, sees her mother's face. What's wrong, Mommy? Priscilla kneels down, takes Lisa's hands. It's Daddy. Quick thought. Have you ever had to tell someone you love that everything just changed forever? Drop a comment. August 18th, 1977. 2 p.m. Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. Elvis Presley's funeral. Priscilla arrives, wearing black, sunglasses, holding Lisa Marie's hand. Lisa Marie wears a dark blue dress, her face blank, shock. They walk through the gates, the music gates, now covered in flowers, thousands of flowers, from fans around the world. Inside Graceland, the foyer, white casket, copper lining, $4,500. Elvis inside, wearing white, white suit, white shirt, light blue tie. Priscilla approaches. She looks at him, not Elvis. A body. Elvis is gone. She touches his hand, cold, stiff. She whispers, I'm sorry for leaving, for not understanding, for not saving him. She turns away. The service begins. 400 people attend, family, friends, Memphis Mafia, musicians, celebrities, gospel music plays. How Great Thou Art. Elvis's favorite. Comedian Jackie Kahane speaks, sings Danny Boy. Elvis loved that song. Reverend Rex Humbard presides. From Cathedral of Tomorrow, Akron, Ohio, Elvis's favorite TV preacher. The service lasts 30 minutes. Then the procession, Forest Hill Cemetery, 3 p.m., white hearse, 17 cars, police escort, motorcycle units, 50,000 people line the streets. Elvis Boulevard, Bellevue Boulevard, Forest Hill Drive. They scream, they cry, they wave, they reach. One last time, the burial, mausoleum, temporary, until they can move him to Graceland. Priscilla stands back, lets Vernon step forward. Elvis's father, 63 years old, broken. He places a flower, red rose, on the casket. Goodbye, son. Lisa Marie cries, quiet tears. Priscilla holds her. It's okay, baby. Daddy's in heaven now. But nothing is okay. October the 2nd, 1977. Graceland. Elvis's body is moved from Forest Hill Cemetery to Graceland's meditation garden. Security concerns. 3 men attempted to steal the body. August 29th. Caught before they succeeded. Now Elvis rests at home, next to his mother, Gladys. Both together. Finally. Priscilla visits, once a month, for years. She brings Lisa Marie. They sit, they talk to him, tell him about their lives. Lisa grows up, becomes a singer, has 4 children, 2 marriages, 3 marriages, 4, struggles, like her father. Priscilla never remarries Elvis. She dates, has relationships, but never marries. Until 1979, Marco Garibaldi, Brazilian filmmaker. They're together 22 years, have a son, Navarone, born 1987. But she keeps Presley as her name. Always. Interview with People magazine. They ask about Elvis. What do you miss most? Priscilla pauses. Thinks. His vulnerability, she says. The world saw the king. I saw the boy. What do you regret? Not understanding, she says. What he needed wasn't what I could give, and what I needed wasn't what he could give. Did you love him? Priscilla's eyes fill. Until my last breath. January 12, 2023. Priscilla is 77 years old. She gets a call. Lisa Marie. Cardiac arrest. Calabasas, California. Her home. Priscilla rushes, drives, speeds, prays. Too late. Lisa Marie Presley dies, age 54. Same age as Elvis would have been in 1989. Priscilla holds her daughter's hand. Still warm, but gone. Just like Elvis. Just like Gladys. The Presley curse. Hearts that stop too soon. January 22nd, 2023, Graceland. Lisa Marie's funeral. Priscilla speaks. Her voice steady, strong. Lisa Marie loved her father, she says, worshipped him. She wanted to be like him, strong, talented, generous, but she also carried his pain, his loneliness, his demons. Now she's with him, finally, at peace. Lisa Marie is buried at Graceland, next to Elvis, next to Gladys, next to Benjamin, her son, who died in 2020. Suicide. Age 27, the Presley family, together, in the meditation garden. Priscilla stands alone. No husband, no children left there, just her, the last one standing. Today, December 2024. Priscilla is 79. She lives in Los Angeles. Brentwood, still active, still working. She manages Elvis's estate, along with Lisa Marie's daughters, Riley Keough, Harper and Finley Lockwood. Graceland receives 600,000 visitors per year, $10 million annually. Elvis's music still sells, streams, his image on everything, mugs, t-shirts, dolls, his jumpsuit on display, $50 to see. But Priscilla doesn't go much anymore. Too hard. Too many memories. She did an interview in 2022, asked about that night. February 23rd, 1972, the night Elvis said, I need her. Why did that break you, they asked. Because, Priscilla said, it was honest. For 13 years I thought I was enough, that my love was enough, that being there was enough. But that night, I learned. I wasn't, and neither was he. We both needed things the other couldn't give. Me? I needed to be seen, not as an extension of Elvis, not as his creation, as me. And Elvis? He needed to be worshipped, constantly, by everyone, by anyone. I couldn't compete with the world. But you still love him? Every day, she said, every single day. The letter Elvis wrote, February 24th, 1972. Priscilla still has it, in a box, her bedroom closet, along with other things, wedding photos, Lisa Marie's baby pictures, ticket stubs from Elvis's shows, a scarf he gave her, a ring, small things. She takes the letter out sometimes, reads it. I don't know how to be what you need. Those words. True then, true always. Because Elvis Presley was many things. Generous, talented, complex, broken. But he was always honest about his limitations. And Priscilla Presley? She was the girl who loved him anyway. For 13 years. For a lifetime. Forever. Priscilla continues Elvis's legacy. Preserving Graceland. Protecting his image. Telling his story. The real story, not the myth. Because myths don't hurt. Myths don't fail. Myths don't say, I need her, when their wife stands in front of them. But men do. Real, flawed, beautiful, tragic men. Men like Elvis Presley. In Graceland's meditation garden, there's a plaque. Added in 2023, after Lisa Marie's death. It reads, In memory of the Presley family, together in eternity. May they finally find the peace they sought in life. Priscilla chose those words. She visits once a year now, August 16th. Death anniversary, always. She brings flowers, White roses, Elvis's favorite. She stands at his grave, talks to him. I did my best, she says. With Lisa Marie, with your legacy, with everything. I hope you know that. I hope you're proud. The wind blows, Memphis humidity, familiar. She closes her eyes, and for just a moment. She's 14 again, in Germany, walking into that party, seeing him at the piano, not knowing any of it. The years, the pain, the loss. Just seeing a boy, a lonely boy, who needed someone. And she became that someone, for better or worse, forever. Because that's what love is. Not perfect, not easy, not even always right, but real, true, lasting. If you've stayed with this story, thank you. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. These stories matter. These truths matter. And unfortunately, they don't make men like Elvis Presley anymore.